everybody, I hope you're keeping really well and having an amazing day like this one here. Now in this video I'm going to be sharing with you how to repot a Christmas cactus or an Easter cactus. Now I'm not quite sure how I'm going to repot this one because it's, as you can see, it's in a ceramic pot and it may be a bit difficult to get out, but I'm going to share it with you anyway and share loads of tips along the way. I'm going to be using an orchid compost rather than a normal cactus compost because I find orchid compost is better to use with these type of cacti because they're rainforest cacti and they naturally grow in the wild, hanging from trees, so they like a bit more humus than the average desert cactus does. So anyway, here goes. Now this is the part I've chose to repot it in, this one here. As you can see, it's the next size up. I'd never recommend going into too big of a pot because if I was to pot this into a much larger pot, it could cause root rot. So always make sure you just go for the next size up. As you can see here, this is only slightly wider. And I've also put crock in the bottom as well, and also about an inch or so of the orchid compost at the bottom. Now, what I'm using here is a long handled spoon, but you can use any object that's long and smooth at the ends, such as a palette, even better still. Now what I'm going to do to loosen up the root ball, so it's easier for me to get the plant out of its pot, is I'm going to actually push this down as far as I can, right down. Now push it down so you can actually hear the metal scraping against the ceramic pot, so you know that you're right at the top there. Scrape it all the way down, gently ease it back up again like that, and then what you do then is work all the way around. It's a bit of a time consuming job, but it's worth it because this will loosen up all the roots. Again, make sure you can hear that scraping sound against the pot, so you know that you're right at the side of the pot there, as close as you possibly can to minimise root damage, and this would really help to loosen up the root ball. Now what I've done is I've cut a piece of cardboard out here to put around it. Means it'll be easier for me to take a grip of the plant when I turn it around to get it out of its pot. Now so I've loosened all around with the root ball and now it's time to get it out of its pot. Now I'm really hoping that I should be able to get it out because I've loosened it up. If not, I will have to smash this pot, which will be a real shame because it's a beautiful pot. But here goes. So I'm gently turning it on its side. As you can see, I've got the cardboard there to rest it on. Now the hole underneath is a big hole, gently pushing it like so, and the good news is it's coming out really beautiful. That's great. Now turn that upside down like so I can put that on top, and then there you go. It's good, it's come out of the pot easy enough. Now this is always a great opportunity when you're repotting to check the root system in case there's any damaged roots or, God forbid, bugs like mealybugs and things like this. So I'm going to give this a little bit of an inspection now. It looks pretty good, and then gently loosen it up ready for the new pot. Now as you can see, it's got a very good root system, so that's great. And what I'm going to gently do here, which is always a good idea before you repot a new plant into a new pot, is to gently loosen the roots just at the bottom here. Just go down by about an inch or so, just to gently take away a bit of the old soil, like that. This helps all the new roots here to grow, and it also helps to, when the plant is too tightly together with the roots, it can be difficult for them to spread out into the new compost, but that will just help it to loosen it up a little bit there. Like so, it's all there. There you go. So now I'm going to gently place this into its new pot, like so. Like make sure it's pretty centralised, and then take away the cardboard. Now you often find some little ones might fall off. Now this is nothing to worry about. In fact, you can wait a couple of days for them to dry and stick them back into the soil, and you get loads of new little baby plants. Right, so once you've centralised the plant, now's the time to fill it in with all the compost. Go all around the sides. Now I've done all around here, and obviously what you do, if you can find something flat that you can push it in, like this, all around. Now you can even use your fingers if there's room to push it down as far down as you can, like that, or use a blunt instrument like this and then push all the way down to stop any air pockets, and then you carry on doing that until it's all the way full up to the top, like so. So there you go. I'm going to finish off and then I'll show you the finished results. So there you go, that's one happy plant now, all complete. Now what I would recommend is to wait at least a couple of weeks before starting to water again, just give the chance for the roots to heal and repair any damage. And also if any fall off like this, leave it a day just so they can form a little hard skin at the bottom, and then all you have to do is just stick them in the pot, and within a few days they'll be starting to root again. You have lots of little plants growing around it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I want to send you loads and loads of love and happiness as always from Ireland. If you haven't done already, please do subscribe. Give this video a big like for me, I'd really appreciate it. Also, I'm now on Facebook and Twitter, so you can follow me on there also. So, as always, until the next video, bye!